Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second to last week before the semester is over. You are in the home stretch and almost finished. So first things first, let's talk about that final project. So as you know, that final project was posted last week. Hopefully by now you've had the chance to look through the instructions and complete part one. Part one was composed of you submitting a final project proposal and begin thinking about the design for your project. So as you've done that in GitHub in the issues page, you've gotten feedback from your classmates as well as from myself. And so first thing I want to appreciate and thank everyone that's started to comment on each other's proposals. That's really helpful. And I really appreciate that. It's also required for your grade. So make sure that you're going in and commenting on others, giving feedback on others' proposals. When you get the approval from me, then you'll move on to part two, which is the assignment for this week. And part two of your final project is to take the feedback that you've gotten, put together a design, and that can be a document. And it can be graphs, charts, outlines, pseudocode, simulated input output between the user and the computer, whatever works for you as an outline. Put together that design, and then go ahead and start implementing your project. So the due date for your project is next Wednesday, April 27th. Unfortunately, I do need that project in by that date. The reason for that is that I need the time to get your grades finalized. So you're not waiting for your final grades. So please get that in there by then. I also want to encourage you to do that submission to open your pull request early. What that means is that if you can get your pull request submitted and open by this Friday, even if your project is not 100% how you want it to be, it gives me and your classmates a chance to review it and give you some feedback so that it's not the final version just yet. Remember, you don't have to turn it in until Wednesday the 27th. So I want you to have the most polished version by then. And in order for you to do that, you need to have some feedback from me and from your classmates. So that's it for the final project. The other thing I wanted to touch on was the other projects for the class. So as you know, throughout the entire semester, I have left projects that you've had to correct open, and you've probably gotten a grade of 0 on those projects. The idea behind that is to leave those projects open, give you a chance to correct them before I go ahead and grade them. There has to come a time when I have to finish grading those projects, and that time is this Friday. So by this Friday, I'm going to go ahead and close out any projects that are still open in GitHub and grade them as is. So that means that if you had a 0 because you submitted something but it wasn't quite ready yet, I'm going to go ahead and just grade what you have. And it may not be 100%, but at least it's not a 0, so that's good. But I also want to encourage you, if you have some time by this Friday, and I realize it's final exam time, everyone's busy, but if you have some time by this Friday to go ahead and close out any of the remaining projects that you have had this semester, you still have the opportunity to work on that. And if they are perfect, you'll get 100% on them. So don't let that hold you back. By this Friday, if you can, go through and finalize any projects that you have open from the remainder of the semester. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was that manipulating images folder. I want to apologize that that's been such a hardship on so many of you. There was an issue with the automated testing for the manipulating images project. So what I'm doing is I'm grading those manually. So I'm looking through each and every project, looking through each and every piece of code and grading that. So if I've already closed your project, that means that it's good to go. You got 100%. If your project is still open, that means that there's a comment in there on your pull request letting you know what might be missing, giving you an opportunity to correct that. So that's it. That's all I have. Sorry for the very long introduction. Good luck on the rest of your finals. I know this is probably not your only class, so good luck on the rest of your finals. And I am around if you need me via email. Usually takes me a little bit to respond via Gitter. Is usually the fastest way to get a hold of me. And you can always call me, although I'm not very good at answering phone calls, so I apologize early for that. So that's it. Have a good rest of your week. I will post one final announcement next week, and then we'll be done with the course. Woohoo! Have a good week. Bye-bye.